Oh, holy shit. God damn. Why is it always the Minecraft YouTubers? Jesus. My fucking God. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, you go ahead and sit down and, brace yourselves, because the information that I have for you is not very pleasing. It's not gonna make anyone happy, I would hope. Yesterday, the beloved YouTuber Callmecarson has been accused of sending to underage fans, specifically underage women or girls, whoever the fuck you want to say it. Now, how this information broke out was through Drama Alert with Keemstar. He allowed two people from the Lunch Club group. If you don't know what that is, that's where Callmecarson and some other YouTubers joined together and, did some quirky, content together. But it's been a while since they've done anything. In fact, it's been broken up. And apparently, it's due to Carson sending these inappropriate images to these underage fans. Now, the two individuals that were on the Drama Alert interview were Travis and Noah, if I said those names correctly. And, some might say they wanted to do this in a malicious kind of way, but if you actually watch the interview, they didn't sound too happy about that. They didn't sound really angry. They really sounded really sad and, if anything, distraught. And from the comments that I've read from that video, a lot of people are upset. They're disgusted and just really, again, horrified that Callmecarson could do something like this. Now, again, all of these things are accusations, and it's, again, innocent until proven guilty. But right now, there's more information coming out that does confirm that Callmecarson did indeed send, these inappropriate images to these minors.
I'm not into kids, but I did trade with people under the age of 18, which is very bad. I was 19. That's all you need right there. That's Carson's profile. There you go. There's all the stuff for that. And then, if you go down to the very bottom, the Carson situation, this tweet, he says, "This is absolutely disgusting. I figure you guys will be seeing this sooner or later, but yeah, absolutely gross messages confirming that this is true."
Now, how Travis and Noah know about this is basically Callmecarson told them straight up. They told him straight up. He was like, "Hey, I did this thing. I just want to let you know." And that's basically how they know about this entire situation. And for months, they didn't say anything. This isn't just like new news to them. Like they didn't just find out like yesterday and they were like, "Oh, we better say anything." No. They didn't say a single goddamn thing about it. And you might want to give them shit, but at the same time, I understand why they didn't want to say anything, and, to some extent, I think is, I guess, respectable. Well, not respectable. It's more understandable. You can't really respect the fact that they didn't want to say anything, especially with this being so serious. But, they did not want to say anything for months. And, again, that is the whole reason why, from what they're saying, is why the Lunch Club broke up in the first place, is because of Carson telling them these news. Now, after this story broke out, the entire internet literally broke into shambles once again. If it wasn't enough for these allegations, if the pyrocynical situation, now we have the Callmecarson situation. It just seems like, your favorite YouTuber turns out to be, not the greatest individual. Now, there are screenshots out there floating around of Carson on Discord talking to this underage fan, in a very sexual way, in a very lewd way. If anything, it's sexting, right? And I believe there's one screenshot where he was trying to be lewd, and then they responded like, I'm sorry, I was at school, so it doesn't look too good there, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, just that alone, just like, it's like, what kind of school are we talking about here? We talking about high school? We're talking about college? It's kind of not good. Not looking too good on Carson.
A alleged victim came forward, posting a Twitter thread with serious allegation that the two of them not only talked dirty, but also exchanged birthday suit photos. In one of these screenshots of the conversation between both of them, Carson is talking naughty, and the girl responds, "I'm sorry I didn't respond fast enough. I was in school."
Now, a lot of people are trying to figure out whether or not Carson is how do I say it without being demonetized? a child liker. There you go. I mean, I could say the other word in a more, you get me, right? You get me. A child liker. And some people might say he's not a child liker. There's also people trying to say he was grooming these individuals, which is, I looked at it and it was like, no, that's not grooming. Same thing with the entire pyrocynical situation. It's not grooming. But you got to look at the details. You got to look at the minute details here, ladies and gentlemen. When these conversations happened, the age gap wasn't too ridiculous. It was like 2 to 3 years apart. So when these conversations happened, I believe it was around when Carson was like 19, maybe 18. I don't know. It's up to debate, or maybe not even up to debate, but like, I don't know, honestly. The people say this, people say that. So again, look at this information with a grain of salt. But here's the deal, though. Here's the deal. Like, them having those lewd conversations is kind of iffy, but at the same time, it's nothing illegal. It's like, again, it's like a 2-year gap. You shouldn't really be wanting to have conversations like that with a minor in the first place, but it's nothing illegal. What is illegal, though, and what the big issue is, right, is Carson sending and receiving nudes from a minor, which it doesn't matter the age of consent in your state, that is illegal. That is essentially sending CP to, to these minors. And, to receive images like that is essentially CP. So that is the problem here, ladies and gentlemen. It's not necessarily the fact that he was, sexting these people. But of course, there are people trying to say that's the issue as well, and that's fine because of the power dynamic of him, being just a really big YouTuber. And, these people just being fans. So there is a sense of like power there. But, the big issue, in my opinion, is the fact that he send, inappropriate images to these underage fans. And they sent him inappropriate images as well to him. And that's the illegal part here, ladies and gentlemen. And as much as you probably don't want it to happen, but he has to answer for the crimes that he committed or supposedly committed. Again, with more information coming out, it seems like this is actually a legitimate thing. So this sucks. This definitely sucks. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a huge fan of Carson, but I can understand from what I saw, through my years of being on YouTube, that Callmecarson is definitely a beloved YouTuber. Like, a lot of people look up to him. A lot of people watches his content to detox, just to relax, through stressful times, especially I guess through 2020. But it doesn't excuse him. As much as he has helped you get through things, it doesn't excuse him to do things like that. So it definitely requires justice to be served, and it seems like some people are actually trying to go through that route to get the police involved, federal police involved, which I believe was Slimesicle who posted a statement saying that he reported Carson to the authorities. The situation is not good at all. It's like, this is a terrible thing to start off with 2021, to be completely honest. And of course, many people have made statements as well, sharing their distaste or disgust, their opinions about this entire situation. But at the end of the day, this sucks. This sucks for everyone in the community. This is a big betrayal for everyone, for sure. Once again, I would recommend, being calm during the situation, because it's only been like around 24 hours plus more that the news broke out. So it could be false. The allegations could be false. We can't jump to a conclusion too easily. But with the information coming out that supports Carson actually doing this, is not looking good. And he's making statements on Discord, and he's not making any public statements, basically. I guess if you want to call his Discord public, then that's all right. But if it is public or private, then we'll see. But it's not looking too good for Carson, or really good for anyone. And if anything, we really have to be careful with these Minecraft YouTubers. Time and time again, over and over, we kept seeing, people like this, worse people, coming from, the Minecraft community, these YouTubers taking advantage of their fans. Lionmaker, goddamn, I'm not comparing him to Callmecarson, but, Lionmaker was in a very serious situation, receiving from a 13-year-old, if I got my facts there correctly, which is just flat out unacceptable, just absolutely fucking disgusting on his part. So this is something that we need to keep our eyes on. This is something that we need to put our full attention on for sure. I mean, fuck the pyrocynical situation, which, you know, still needs to be somewhat resolved, but you know, this, I feel like this is more important. This is fresh and it needs to be resolved, and the truth needs to be brought out. We need to try our best to not, you know, spread misinformation, because that's how things like these get so discredited so easily. Because if you want to take someone down, if you want to, you know, call someone out, you gotta say the truth. You gotta say the truth, because when you try to bring in lies, people are only gonna focus on that. You know, that one lie, even though there's, you know, mountains of evidence to support truths in this situation. If you say one lie, people are going to latch on that one lie and pretend that that one lie is you know, the verdict, the final verdict, if you can prove that to be true or false. You know, same thing with the pyrocynical situation. People are like giving him a pass simply because, you know, they don't believe he's a groomer. He's not a groomer. No one, you know, no one intelligent is saying that he's a groomer, but yet here we are, you know, with him apparently being innocent, even though he's actually admitted to talk to you know, a couple of to Ivory, who was a minor at that time. So I mean, it sucks ass. It legitimately sucks ass for sure. So that's my advice: is, again, stay calm, keep watching, do your due diligence, spread nothing but the truth, or else we will be in huge trouble, and we will get a man in prison who maybe not deserves it, who you know, he doesn't deserve it, but maybe he does. Who knows? But again, we got to be careful. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say about this situation. Thank you for watching this. I really do appreciate it. If I did get anything wrong, or if I missed anything, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to make a video about this, you know, talking about me, that's fine. But again, just keep watching.